What is good, guys? Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Style, and we are back with another NDL war. Today we have Lannister Gold against Division Omega, or Omega, however you'd like to pronounce that, and Lannister Gold did just pull off this victory by 1 star. You can see they did have a higher percentage, so if it had been a draw they would have won. And today we're just going to be looking at 5 of the attacks from Lannister Gold. So let's just jump right into this. So we're going to start off with the number 23 here. We've got our number 25 Ben going in on this one, and quite a mishmash of an army here. So let's see how he goes about taking down this pretty strong Town Hall 9 base. So he's going to start off with an E-Drag out of the CC, such a strong troop, especially at these lower level Town Halls. As soon as you get Town Hall 9, obviously you've got 30 space, you can get one in the CC, it makes a huge difference, getting massive value on the bottom there for Ben. He's now got a mini kill squad coming up through the top here, a golem to tank for his king, queen and a few wizards. Nice early jump spell, and unfortunately that king is going to wander around to that left hand side, but he does get pulled back in, luckily for us, by I believe that skeleton. So a little bit of fortune there for Ben. A minion out on that gold storage to just start picking it off. Queen is stuck unfortunately on that lava hound, will be able to take that down. Wizards will help clean up some of those lava pups, and in come those dragons in from this right hand side. So look at the value that E-Drag got down the bottom, taking out a huge amount of percentage for us, and that will really help with the funneling for these dragons. Down goes 2 lightning spells onto that air defense, so now we only have 1 air defense, and the queen takes care of that, so we have no air defenses remaining. Ben is going to push on easily through here with all these dragons, and some well placed balloons on the bottom take care of a lot of seeking airmines. I believe 2 or 3 actually went off on those balloons, and much better having them go off on the balloons than the dragons. And we will continue pushing through his base, still have both heroes abilities, a rage spell as well as a haste spell to push through that Tesla farm at the back end. So the queen is going to fall right there to those Teslas, but she has done some pretty strong work there. Rage spell used to help push those balloons on through, as well as the dragons. We need those dragons to try and stay in the center. Unfortunately, most of them are going to end up going around the base, but luckily the balloons with that haste spell are going to be able to push on right through and take care of a lot of these defenses. We need that wizard tower to go down as soon as possible. It's doing some serious work on those balloons, and right now we've got our king bashing on a wall. We've got looks to be 4 or 5, not too sure, dragons pushing around, and we've got just really that Tesla and archer tower that could do any real damage. They're going to get stuck on the king for a little second here. King's ability, I'm guessing, might be used. No, King's ability is still being saved by Ben, so I probably would have used it at this point to just help push on through, maybe tank for a couple of those dragons there. The King's ability finally goes to help deal with those skeletons. Dragon's going to move on to the mortar. King is going to clean up those outside buildings, allowing the dragons to come on and come in and finish off those final defenses. And as it goes down, a very strong Town Hall 9 3-star there with plenty of dragons remaining at the end. Very well executed. Like I said, that E-Drag got huge value at the start for Ben, so well done to him on that 3-star. And next up we have a Town Hall 10, so we've got Happy Mini going in against Alpha right here. So going in with, I suppose, a spam styled army here. Go wee bow, go bow wee, however you'd like to say it. Wallwrecker is going to get some pretty strong value. I have already taken a look at this raid, and I tell you what, keep an eye on that Wallwrecker and the value we get from it. So the bowlers getting huge splash damage. Unfortunately, a big group of them are going to wander around to that right hand side, but luckily we've got the golem that is going to do a little bit of tanking for us. Rage spell not really catching too much in that first portion, as a lot of the troops have gone around the sides of the base, unfortunately. And the wall wrecker is still up. Jump spell is down, but the wall wrecker is going to continue pushing on through. But we are going to open up that compartment there. Wall wrecker is going to fall, and keep an eye on it. We get some good value out there. Rage and heal down for the the bowlers and giant witch are inside. Lava Hound has popped down on the bottom, and we need some witches to step up and take care of those pups, otherwise they're going to wreck some of our bowlers. That golem is still up on the top hand side, tanking for our bowlers and witches up there, so able to clean out both sides pretty well. And the clan castle troops that came out of that wall wrecker got tremendous value, able to really just wipe out the whole of this core for us. And these troops around the outside are going to be able to take care of the remainder of these buildings. Unfortunately, a giant bomb catching those bowlers and the witch on that left hand side. Couple of spring traps getting rid of some witches there. Tesla on that left hand side might cause some issues. We do have a couple of troops on it. Bowlers are going to get some big value here. Wizard Tower, we need to keep that off of our witches. Oh, we need the queen to step up here, pop the ability, I'd say. Queen is on that wizard tower, going to deal with her ability, not even used at the end from Happy Mini, and an absolute annihilation there. So even though we didn't get many troops pushing into the centre, the value that we got out of the wall wrecker and the clan castle troops coming out of it was just so big that it didn't matter that we most of our troops ended up going around the outside. We just got such good value. So let's move on to the next one. And the next one we have for you guys is another Town Hall 10 with one of my favourite strategies for sure is those Hog Riders. So HRH with some little numbers and stuff in there too. Gonna start in here with P.E.K.K.A.s, Wizards and the Wall Wrecker to clean up a big funnel, hopefully able to take out the clan castle, maybe push in, deal with the queen and an inferno if at all possible. Unfortunately that dragon is going to wipe out our P.E.K.K.A. on this left hand side, as there is nothing that can really shoot on it, so we need our queen to step up and deal with the enemy clan castle. If we don't, this is not going to go well. Giant bomb unfortunately going off, taking out a few of our troops, not sure what was actually in there. The queen has finally locked on to, not too sure what it is, maybe yes, it is the dragon. The ice golem at the CC finally falls, unfortunately freezing up our king there for a little bit, allowing the dragon to do some work onto him. And in come the Hog Riders. First heal spell perfectly placed, covering 3 splash damage defenses, bomb tower, wizard tower and multi-inferno, so getting big value at that first heal. We need to push on right through. King and queen still going strong in the center. Unfortunately that Tesla is going to take out the queen, not quite. The queen's still staying up, able to do some more work for us. Hogs pushing right on through, 1 heal spell left, and it will be used on this last section of defenses, and to be honest we may not even need it. Couple of spring traps taking out our hogs, but look at the amount of hogs we still have up. Are we going to swag this last heal, or are we just going to use it to be safe? Let's see how HRH goes about it. He is going to swag it, I believe, so he's not even going to use that last heal. These hogs will turn around, deal with those skellies. I personally would have just used it to make sure we kept some more Hog Riders up, and swags the heal through the center there. P.E.K.K.A.s and Wizards are going to clean up that Town Hall and continue around. Hogs and the Archer Queen are going to clean up from this bottom section. And look at the amount of hogs and the remaining troops that we still have up. So massive value there from those starting troops. Queen able to go through the whole base right from the start to the end. And nearly getting taken out by a Tesla, but not quite. And the hogs just doing some serious work, only needing 3 heal spells to keep them up. So well done to HRH on a very convincing and easy 3-star there for Lannister Gold. And the next one we have for you guys is out of service, coming in here with P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Yes, it is indeed a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. So starting off with that balloon on the left hand side, taking care of that corner Tesla. Maybe there was a scout on this and he knew that was there. Bowler is going to get some good value up on that top section for us, able to splash onto the army camp as well to create the funnel that we need for the P.E.K.K.A.s and bowlers, because as everyone knows, bowlers certainly like to wander around the base if they get the opportunity to. So the E-Drag on this left hand side doing the job we needed it to, cleaning up all of those buildings there, and allows our main core of troops to push into the center. We need that multi and eagle to go down as soon as we can, because the last thing we need for them is to be shooting onto our bowlers, because as everyone knows, they do not have high hit points at all, and if we get some giant bombs or even eagle shots on them, they will go down pretty quickly. Grand Warden's ability used nice and early, because out comes all of those archers from the clan castle, which will stall our troops in the centre there for quite a while. We need the queen to lock onto that dragon, take care of that. Wall Wrecker is coming in and pushing on, opening up plenty of compartments for these troops. Down goes the multi-inferno. Is it going to go down? No, it doesn't look like it is going to go down to those bowlers. Unfortunately, it is going to take care of them on very low health there. And the bowlers through the centre are going to get some good value still. Down goes the Wall Wrecker finally. And out comes Wall Breakers, which will open up those compartments there, as well as a couple of Valkyries. So very high IQ play there, bringing Wall Breakers in the clan castle, allowing us to open up that other compartment. Otherwise, we wouldn't have quite got in with the jump spell. So these P.E.K.K.A.s will continue pushing on through. The Wall Breakers had got onto that final compartment, so didn't take too long for the P.E.K.K.A.s to bash in through the walls. And oh, the bats are in. I completely missed them. Bats must have come in through the top and cleared all the way through this right hand side. P.E.K.K.A.s are going to tank for them as they finish one-shotting these final defences. Jump spell allows the queen to jump over, and what is she going to do? Bash on a wall. She's just a high hit point wall breaker. We have so many troops still up, so many P.E.K.K.A.s, so many bats, a Valkyrie there as well from the Wall Wrecker. And just look at this, absolute annihilation. All we've got left, once these buildings go down on the bottom, we've got this gold collector up here, and out of service, certainly providing a very strong 3-star there for Lannister Gold. So well done to them on this one. And the final attack of this video comes in from Hebex, is just what I'm going to call him. And he is going in here for an air-based attack. So he's going to start off with a giant there and some wizards to hopefully create a nice strong funnel, which will allow our heroes to dive in and hopefully deal with the multi-inferno and the air defense if we can. So wizard is on the town hall. So at least we've got a 1-star, I suppose. Teslas unfortunately pop up and are going to do some work on our king. Our queen is on the air defense, which is perfect. We get that down nice and early, so the first air defense is down. We need that queen to step up and deal with that multi-inferno if at all possible. I'm pretty sure that should be in her range if she steps up, but that decoration is very well placed there, which I think means the queen will go around and not step up to that multi-inferno. She is not going to get it, and the ability is used, but she's going to continue to walk around that left hand side, and the multi-inferno stays up there. So that decoration, can you see it there? It stopped the queen from pushing in and dealing with that multi-inferno. So that certainly has caused Hebex some issues on the start of this, but we have cleaned out the whole of this bottom section of the base, and the stone slammer as well as a balloon are going to be able to deal with that inferno, and hopefully the queen too. Oh, and down goes the tornado trap. It is going to unfortunately hold up our stone slammer for quite a while there. Out comes the troops. Rage spell used, clone spells used as well. I believe 2 clone spells were used, and 3 E-Drags in the center raged up are going to do some serious work. So it's fantastic use of the clone spells there. They're certainly not the most popular spells, but for E-Drags, especially coming out of the CC, they are certainly a very strong option there. And getting big value through the center, cleaning out all of the bottom section of the base, and in comes our main section of this attack. We've got the warden in the center, able to cover a lot of our balloons. Those lava hounds doing a great job at tanking for us, and all we've got to worry about now is that bottom air defense. So we've still got 5 balloons, which I'm guessing he might use on this bottom section. Oh, he's going to use 1 on that corner Tesla to deal with that, and we've got the main core of balloons pushing on right through. Haste spell is going to help them on through. We've also got a free spell, which I'm guessing he will use on the multi and air defense. Unfortunately not quite catching the air defense there, but the haste spell is going to allow these balloons to just rip on through the remainder of these defenses. Probably didn't even need those ones coming in from the south at the end there. And right now it's just a game of cleanup. So even though we didn't quite get everything I'm guessing Hebex was looking for at the start, hopefully I'm guessing he was looking to get the Inferno down with his queen, he didn't quite get that, and he had to probably change up his attack strategy and use the clan castle troops in through there. But nonetheless, very, very well executed attack. Plenty of balloons left up, plenty of cleanup troops as well. That one balloon in the center just wandering about, no idea what building to put itself onto. The warden's still on full health too, and as the final building is gonna fall right there, Hebex picks up the final 3-star for Lannister Gold for this war. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I apologize if there has been any lag. Don't worry, I am going to get an upgrade hopefully in the near future for my PC, because right now I'm just running everything off of a laptop and it is slow as hell. So I do apologize if there's some lag, if it's annoying you guys or whatever. I am trying to fix it as soon as I can. Do not worry about that. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like. That really does mean a lot to me, seeing all these likes flood in. Drop a comment too, always fantastic to hear from you guys. If you were one of the attackers, let me know if you felt the attack went as you planned or if you had to sort of do it on the fly. And yeah, subscribe too, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.